The Yankees and Braves will play the first game of a quick two-game series at Yankee Stadium. Jordan Montgomery will get the start for the Yankees to start off a 9-game homestand. There's the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. was a late scratch with an injury. There's the Yankees lineup that will face Touki Toussaint. Clint Frazier was called up today, but he's not in the starting lineup. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. Swanson led off the game, and he grounded out to LeMahieu behind second for the first out. In a matchup between two players on my fantasy team, d'Arnaud struck out on a foul tip for the second out. Freeman popped one high in the air to shallow right field. Gleyber drifted back onto the outfield grass to make the play and end a 1-2-3 inning for Montgomery. Toussaint hung a 1-2 breaking ball, and DJ lined it into left field for a lead-off single. Judge lined one in the air to fairly deep right, but he hit it off the end of the bat, so it stayed in the park for the first out. Hicks dropped down a bunt up the third base line. Toussaint made a good play off the mound, but he threw the ball away. Hicks reached on the E1, and DJ went to third to give the Yankees runners on the corners with one away. Voit drilled one high in the air to deep left field. There was no doubt about this one. Luke Voit hit a long 3-run home run into the bleachers and left to give the Yankees a 3-0 lead. Gleyber popped one up to the right side, and Camargo made the play for the second out. Ford grounded out to second to end the inning, but the Yankees scored 3 to give Montgomery an early lead. Ozuna went after a high fastball and lined it down the right field line for a base hit. He went to second with a leadoff double to begin the second. Duvall tapped one slowly in front of the plate. Montgomery got the out at first, but Duvall did his job to advance the runner. Camargo lined one hard into right. Judge made the play and fired a strike to the plate as Ozuna held it third with absolutely no chance of scoring. Austin Riley popped one up in the infield, and DJ made the play as Montgomery was able to work around the leadoff double. Urshela hit one hard on the ground to third. Riley made the play for the first out of the inning. Sanchez lined the 11th pitch of the at-bat off the foot of Toussaint. It deflected right to Riley, and he made the play for the second out. Gardner lined one back up the middle, but right at Swanson to end the inning. Flowers worked the count full and walked to begin the third. Inciarte hit one on the ground to third. The Yankees forgot how to play baseball and didn't get any outs on what should have been a double play. Now the Braves had 2 on with nobody out for the top of the lineup. The first pitch to Swanson got away from Sanchez, and Flowers moved up to third on a throw that almost went into left field. Swanson popped one up behind second. LeMahieu remembered how to field his position and made the play for the first out. The 1-2 pitch to d'Arnaud tipped off his bat and into the glove of Sanchez, and this was considered a strikeout. It also gave me some bad flashbacks to 2017 ALDS Game 2 in Cleveland. Still mad at Girardi for that. The Braves challenged the play, looking for catcher's interference, and the call was upheld. There were now 2 outs. Freeman grounded out to second to end the inning as Montgomery was able to work out of another jam. LeMahieu was hit by a pitch to begin the bottom of the third. Judge worked the count full and walked to put 2 on with nobody out. Hicks hit a swinging bunt up the third base line. Riley tried for the barehanded play, but Hicks beat it out. The bases were now loaded with nobody out. Voit lined one to third, but Riley made the play. He tried to double up Hicks, but his throw got away from Freeman, and DJ came in to score on the bad throw to make it 4-0 Yankees. Gleyber struck out on a half swing for the second out. Ford lined one in the air to deep right field. Ozuna went back, but it was over his head. Both runners were going on the 3-2 pitch, so Ford picked up 2 RBIs on a 2-out double to make it 6-0 Yankees. Urshela lifted one in the air to center field to end the inning, but the Yankees doubled their lead. Ozuna grounded out to third for the first out of the inning. Duvall went after the first pitch and flew out to Hicks in center for the second out. Camargo grounded out to short to end a 6-pitch 1-2-3 inning for Montgomery. Sanchez struck out swinging on a pitch out of the zone for the first out. Gardner lined one into left center field, but Inciarte made the play for the second out. LeMahieu struck out swinging to end a 1-2-3 inning for Toussaint. Riley lined one hard into right. Judge drifted back to make the play for the first out of the 5th. Flowers struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Inciarte struck out swinging on a pitch in the dirt to end another 1-2-3 inning for Montgomery. Bryce Wilson came in for the 5th, and Judge immediately made him wish he stayed in the bullpen. Aaron Judge drilled a home run into the Yankees bullpen, his 9th of the season, to give the Yankees a 7-0 lead. This is going to be an amazing AL MVP race between Judge and Trout over the next month and a half. Hicks walked, bat flip, as there was still nobody out in the inning. Voit was hit by a pitch on his left hand. I know pitchers like to pitch the Yankees hitters inside, but they gotta stop hitting our guys. We can't afford any more injuries with Stanton already out for a month. Gleyber walked to load the bases with nobody out. Ford grounded into a 4-6-3 double play for the first 2 outs of the inning as Hicks came in to score to make it 8-0. Gio drilled one in the air to deep right center field, but it stayed in the park for the final out of the inning. Swanson hit one high in the air to deep right center field. Hicks went back onto the track and he made the play for the first out. D'Arnaud line went back up the middle and into center field for a 1-out single. Freeman grounded one against the shift for a second straight single to put 2 on with 1 away. Ozuna drilled one in the air to deep left field. Gardner looked up and this one was gone. Marcell Ozuna hit a 3-run home run into the bleachers and left to make it an 8-3 game. Duvall hit one in the air to fairly deep right. Judge went back and made the play on the edge of the track for the second out. Camargo grounded out to short to end the inning, but Atlanta got 3 runs back. Sanchez had another long at-bat, but struck out looking for the first out. Gardner struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. LeMahieu walked with 2 outs and nobody on. Tauchman pinch hit for Judge, and he worked a walk to help the Play Tauchman Everyday campaign. This ended the day for Wilson. Luke Jackson came in, and he got Hicks to ground out to first to end the inning. Quick break in the action. The Lightning just won a 5-overtime playoff hockey game. That's like 2.5 full games. Crazy stuff. David Hale came in for the 7th, and he gave up a leadoff single to Austin Riley. Flowers lined one into right center field for a base hit. He stopped at first, and Riley went to third, as the Braves had another good scoring opportunity. Inciarte struck out swinging on a good changeup for the first out. This ended the day for Hale as Ottavino came in. Swanson hit one on the ground towards second. LeMahieu bobbled the ball on what should have been a double play, and everybody was safe. A run came in to score on the E4 to make it an 8-4 game. D'Arnaud struck out swinging on a foul tip for the second out. The 2-0 pitch to Freeman got away from Sanchez, and both runners moved up on the passed ball. Ottavino walked Freeman on the next pitch to load the bases and bring up the tying run. Ozuna grounded one to third, and Gio went the short way to end the inning as the bases were left loaded. Voit struck out swinging for the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Gleyber checked his swing and walked with 1 away. With Gleyber running, Ford lined one down the right field line for a base hit. It rolled into the corner. Gleyber came all the way around from first to score on an RBI double by Ford to extend the Yankees' lead to 9-4. Gio grounded one to third, and Riley made the play, as Gio was now 0 for 4 tonight. The 1-2 pitch to Sanchez got away from Flowers, and Ford moved up to third. Sanchez grounded one slowly to third, and Riley made the play to end the inning, as Sanchez was also 0 for 4 tonight. Luis Cessa came in for the 8th. Duvall grounded one to short, and Gleyber booted it as he reached on the error. Camargo lined one deep towards the gap in right center field. It split the outfielders and went to the wall. Duvall came around from first to score on the RBI double by Camargo to make it a 9-5 game. Riley skied one high in the air to deep right field. Tauchman went back and made the play for the first out as Camargo tagged and went to third. Flowers lined one down the left field line for extra bases. Camargo came in to score, and Flowers stopped at second with an RBI double to make it a 9-6 game. This ended the day for Cessa, as Green now had to pitch in a game that was 8-0 at one point. Green blew a fastball by Markakis for the second out. Swanson grounded one slowly to short. Gleyber bobbled this one too, but he still threw Dansby out at first to end the inning. Tomlin got Gardner to strike out swinging for the first out of the inning. LeMahieu worked the count full and walked with 1 away. Tauchman grounded one to second, and the Braves turned a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning and send this one to the 9th. Britton came in for the 9th, and he struck D'Arnaud out on 3 pitches for the first out. Freeman swung at the first pitch and lined it right at Gardner and left for the second out. Ozuna popped one in the air to right, and Tauchman made the play to end the ball game. The Yankees beat the Braves 9-6 to win the first game of this 2-game series. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody, and let's go Yankees!